Hey guys, so today I thought I'd do a little first impressions of the new Good Molecules Vitamin C Serum, and it's called Vitamin C Serum with Oryzanol, and I'll talk about Oryzanol and those couple types of vitamin C. I'll say it's $14 at Ulta. I'll link to it below, super affordable, and I'm always looking for a nice vitamin C serum. This does not use L-ascorbic acid, which in my opinion is the best, most researched type of vitamin C, but anyway, it uses two different derivatives. I will mention, so this is meant to be kind of a brightening serum, and recently I picked up the Peter Thomas Roth Potent C niacinamide discoloration treatment, and this one's multiple times the price. So I started testing this one out, and then I picked up the Good Molecules one, and now I'm moving on to this one for the meantime. Yeah, I wish I would have known Good Molecules was coming out with that before I picked this up, because I think this was something like $60, and it's got a few of the similar ingredients anyway, so, but different type of vitamin C and different brightening ingredients. So I'm just going to apply it first. I just rinsed off my skin and used a little bit of a toner, so I'm just going to apply it so you can see how it looks. I picked it up at the store, I want to say Sunday, so I've had a few days to play with it. Anyway, so it's got a lotion texture to it, so you're going to want to apply it typically in your morning routine, but and then apply a moisturizer and sunscreen over it. If you have oilier skin, this might be moisturizing enough that you can get away without using a serum specifically. I guess they call this a serum. You can probably get away without using a separate moisturizer of it, I should say. Okay. Anyway, I'm always looking for good brightening things, always, because my hyperpigmentation and melasma is very stubborn. It's gotten a lot better. It'll probably never fully go away. So protect and prevent from happening if you can, because once it's there, it's so much easier to have prevented it than to treat it and correct it. Because, I mean, I've been working on it now for probably 10 years. It's still there. I mean, it's not as bad, but I mean, it's still there, and I notice it, and I mean, I'm sure you can see it. Yeah, okay, so a little bit more. I would say 2 pumps was enough to cover my entire face. And you can certainly use it on your neck. On my neck, I'm working on finishing a different product up. So, okay, so feels very nice. Absorbs pretty quickly. It sets to kind of a tacky finish, which isn't going to be a huge deal because you're going to be using sunscreen over it. $14. So let me first talk about this ingredient they've singled out called Oryzanol, Oryzanol, which is, it's not uncommon. Actually, it's been used and sold in certain countries as supplements. And for some, it may be sold as a supplement with memory benefits, anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, and anti-diabetes benefits when taken as a supplement. The United States also, some people sell it as a sports supplement. However, there's not really any research that believe it has any, what do they call it, ergogenic or testosterone-raising effects. But some companies sell it as like the sports supplement. I don't know, what else do they, like creatine or what else is a sports supplement? I mean, then there's things that are quasi-legal. So anyway, so it's sold in that regard. In Japan, it's been used for a long time for menopausal symptoms, mild anxiety, stomach upset, and high cholesterol. And then it's approved in China for these uses, apparently. However, there's no meaningful evidence that support it does anything for any of that. Perhaps, who knows? I mean, some people notice benefits from things and other people never notice any benefits. So I take some, there's a certain vitamin I take, and it made my dad not feel well. So anyway, go figure. Okay, so for skincare, it's a mixture of lipids from rice, Oryza sativa rice, and it occurs in the fat fraction of the rice bran and rice bran oil. I'm sure you've seen rice extract, rice bran, rice oil in skincare products. It's pretty much known more for brightening things. So actually, and it is a brightening because it contains a mixture of ferulic acid esters, phytosterols, and triterpenoids. And we know ferulic acid is great for your skin. It's great for protecting your skin, and it's great with vitamin C. So it makes sense that they would use this in a vitamin C serum, despite the fact that I haven't really seen it before. And if I have, I didn't really realize it. So I got a little bit doggy hair there. Okay. So the other ingredients, so they picked 2 different forms of vitamin C derivatives. They used Ascorbyl glucoside, which isn't terribly researched or studied compared to ascorbic acid. And then they also picked magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, which in my opinion I believe is one of the more exciting derivatives. It shows some promise for collagen, promise for brightening, promising for brightening up skin. The Ordinary had a really nice magnesium ascorbyl phosphate moisturizer, and I don't know whatever happened to it. It was like out of stock for like 5 years, and I think it's gone now. So magnesium ascorbyl phosphate is pretty friendly for most skin types. And then we also have some other, let's see, we have Kojic, Dipalmitate, which is a brightening ingredient in it. And then what else do we have? We've got some roots, we've got some esters, we've got vitamin E, and some other things. So the nice thing with this one is, for acne-prone skin, there's no real ingredients of note. I guess the closest thing to ingredient of note would be the vitamin E. So if you have acne-prone skin, it's going to be pretty friendly. And the vitamin C options they chose, some of the derivatives for acne can not be super friendly, but these two that they picked are pretty friendly. I'm trying to remember the one that's not very friendly for acne-prone skin, but there's so many of them. Anyway, so friendly for acne-prone skin, nice soothing ingredients, bisabolol, which is nice. And yeah, so overall, very nice product and feels nice on skin. Once it soaks in, it's not tacky at all. So I think my moisturizer and sunscreen will go over this very, very nicely. Let's see. Let's see if I've got my moisturizer I'm going to use today. I just finished up one of my favorites, so now it's kind of like picking another one out. I'm just going to go with the Proteini because the little thing in the middle fell out, so now it's like I feel like I should use it up faster. Although I used to go through this stuff like once a month, so there we go. Yeah, feels nice. And I'm going to finish it up with, I've been working on my Beauty of Joseon sunscreen, which I really enjoy, and my foundation, and then I'm good for the day. So anyway, at 14 bucks, I think if you don't like actual L-ascorbic acid, vitamin C's for whatever reason, this one's a really nice option and has 2 different types of vitamin C, which is good in case some of them end up being very proven to be very effective and some of them not as much. So anyway, interested in hearing your guys' thoughts. If you had a chance to check this one out yet or not, and if you have what your thoughts are, leave a comment, and I will see you guys more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys. Okay, bye, guys.